Okay, team, what I'm going to explain to you here is all about AMRAPs. Okay, AMRAP stands for as many rounds or reps as possible. Now, AMRAPs is something that you're going to come across if you're doing any kind of finishers, or if you're doing any conditioning sessions, or maybe even strength finishers. And I'm going to explain to you what they mean and how to work through them efficiently. So your typical AMRAP, typical workout, AMRAP 12. It'll be written as AMRAP 12. It can be written in a lot of different variations like 12, 20, 25. But the 12 stands for how long the workout is actually going to take. So it's a 12-minute workout and you complete as many rounds or as reps as possible. So AMRAP 12, it's going to be a 12-minute workout. Now, for instance, we're using these 4 exercises here: 200-meter run, 12 hand release push-ups, 12 hollow rocks, 12 squat jumps. Obviously, the exercises are going to change, but just for an idea, I'm going to use these exercises. So you start with your 200-meter run. You come in from your run, you do your 12 hand release push-ups. They can be broken up 2 sets of 6. It doesn't matter. However you need to do your push-ups is perfectly fine. They don't have to be done unbroken. Then you move on to the next exercise, 12 hollow rocks. And then you move on to the next exercise, which will be 12 squat jumps. Again, everyone is going to be different. So, if you need to slow down the run a bit because you struggle with the run, that's fine. If you need to break up the push-ups, you break up the push-ups. This is done at your own pace. So, for instance, imagine our first round took us probably about 2 minutes to complete, okay? 2 minutes to complete. That means in 12 minutes, you'll be hoping to get about 6 rounds done, all right? So again, there is no rest break. It's up to yourself when you actually take your rest break. So ideally, when you want to break is kind of in between. If you do 2 sets of 6 for your hand release push-ups, you take a little break, you move on, little break, move on, little break, move on. So there's never any time where you should be standing around for a long period of time. Take, for instance, we have AMRAP 15. That'll be 12 minutes, or it'll be a 15-minute AMRAP, as many reps or rounds as possible in 15 minutes. So this time it's gotten longer. You can also expect AMRAP 10, AMRAP 20, AMRAP 30. They could be more exercises. They could be less reps. They could be heavier exercises. So it's a great way that you can really mix up the workouts. Now, for instance, imagine you had an AMRAP 20, a 20-minute AMRAP. Here I'm going to show you or explain to you how to kind of pace this, how to get the most out of the workout so that you don't go out too hard and you end up hating the workout, or you don't get a lot of work done during the workout. So a pacing tip is the longer the AMRAP or the workout, the slower you will need to start. Okay. So again, your first round should be done at about 50 or 60%. Take it nice and easy. And if it takes you, like I said here, your first round should be your slowest round. Okay, so you start slow and you start to maintain that pace and and then when you feel strong near the end, then you can start to push. If you start too strong at the start, you won't finish very strong. So you really need to learn how to pace this. Feel it out because you don't know how long each round will take, but you're looking to get roughly around the same times for every single round. If you do this correctly, for example, your first round takes 2 minutes. We have a 20-minute AMRAP. That means your aim should be to get 10 rounds done in the workout. Okay, 10 rounds by 2 minutes equals 20 minutes. If, for instance, your round 1 takes you 90 seconds and by the end you only complete maybe 8 rounds, it's a sign that you went out too hard and you couldn't maintain the pace and you had to rest longer throughout that workout. So start off nice and slow, have a look at the clock, you see it's 2 minutes down, and then you move on. You try and keep the same move or the same time the whole way through, and then you push on at the very end. So learn to pace, record any weights that are used. So if you're using any dumbbells or barbells, record the weight that you did use, because it's a good way to test yourself again, that you can see, okay, I did 10 rounds last time. Can I do 11 next time? So you can always redo these workouts. Record the weight used, and again, the amount of rounds and reps that you completed. So for instance, if you come back here, you did maybe, let's say 10 rounds, and you also got your 200-meter run done, and you did 11 out of 12 hand release push-ups. Record that as your total round, you could say 10 rounds complete plus 200-meter run plus 11 hand release push-ups.